Now to more on our pandemic overreach, the unnecessary, undemocratic and illiberal trampling of our freedoms, and how we'll keep paying a price for this for many years to come. Don't be too blasé about giving absolute power to bureaucrats and politicians, because they do not like to surrender it. They love power. It is their currency and their desire. And didn't we learn that the hard way? Remember how tough Western Australia was, blocking its borders, throwing people from flights straight into hotel quarantine because the rules changed while they were in the air? Jailing two blokes for sneaking over to get to the AFL Grand Final. The police were using drones to spy on people. The rules kept families apart. You know the whole pack drill. Well, Western Australian Labor Premier Mark McGowan is now proposing new laws that will allow police to stop and search anyone arriving in his state without cause, anytime, no reason required, all because he liked the way drugs didn't get into his state so easily during the COVID lockdown. Here's Perth's Channel 9 from last night.
The laws will give WA Police more power than any other state or territory in the country. The Premier, Mark McGowan, wants to replicate pandemic conditions because he claims there was a dramatic decline in meth use while border closures were in effect. So every traveller will be subject to stop and searches in the hope of catching drug smugglers. This will happen in 21 locations, including every land crossing with the Northern Territory and South Australia, as well as ports and train stations. But high on that list will be here at Perth Airport.
The pandemic is gone, but the power grab goes on, hey? This is just over the top. And McGowan doesn't really have an opposition to stop him in Western Australia. Why don't we just set up checkpoints in every state, in every city, on every street corner and check and search everyone randomly all day, every day? I mean, it worked for the East Germans, didn't it? This new power is too much, and this is what politicians will try because they've not heard enough from the public or from the media or from their political opponents about their COVID pandemic overreach. We just have to have a National Royal Commission into our pandemic response. We've got to learn the right lessons, not the wrong ones.